Hello, welcome back. Last time I seem to have finished... That's interesting. This room is in a green state. I must have just cleared it, but I didn't do the... I didn't actually leave. Oh, I have to leave like this. Anyway, yeah, I just cleared the floor, pretty much. There's a goblin escort quest that I could do here. That's an option. However, there's something else I want to do first. Oh, I can't get in there and see the king. Goblin gets distracted. All these weird extra level mechanisms are here. There's something I want to do before I escort a goblin all the way down to presumably there. I want to do the secret room, just so I don't have it sitting there not getting done. So, secret room. Then I'll escort a goblin somewhere. Pretty sure I access it from here. That's what I remember. And here? Okay. So many floor spikes, a roach, 2 time split tokens, okay. So when this roach sees me... No brain path to me? Right. There wouldn't be. First impression is roach needs to walk across these floor spikes, be safe in the safe places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he needs to make an unbrained move there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe wait 5, then do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, unbrained, or 7, 8, 9, 10. No, have to make a move there. Okay, so do something to make roaches make unbrained moves at the appropriate time so they avoid floor spikes. Close that door so that he'll step there. Probably have him stand there so Bithro can get in or something? No, I'm doing 2 of these at a time? Oh no. Well, not necessarily at a time, but I am doing 2 of them. I have a hunch. This room is going to take me a while. Okay, so it looks as though this is my unbraining mechanism. But it also looks as though there's something I need to do with temporal projections at the same time. Well... Before I mess with time clones, let's first just try this and see what happens exactly. Like, what specifically is wrong with... So that's a turn later because pressure plates release at the very end of a turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step off. Okay. So do that turn before you expect to. So far so good, but I have to have that pressed. Or else he'll miss this. But is that important? Oh dear. Well, but it also looks as though a time clone could just let me in here, stand on that for a moment, let me walk in here myself, and be pressing plates. Yeah, there's no reason I have to have the roach do it, although if I'm in here, a roach is going to be coming after me, and potentially dying. Do I need it alive? I don't know, I don't understand these mechanisms yet. Okay, so I suppose the question I need to be asking is, how do I stab the brain? Perhaps the answer to that is that Bithro Well... Oh, I think I get it. Okay, so here's my impression right now. I need to place this roach here, and this roach here, so that time clones can access these without help from somebody else. Because, like, only Bthrow could go in here with a time clone holding this. A time clone cannot because it can't see this door open and input the moves to walk in here. But at some point, time clones need to walk in here themselves and, like, press this, press this, press this, and press that. Okay, so I think my goal is to move this roach here and this roach here. How am I going to move that roach there instead of there? Tie breaking, I guess? Like, I don't know which way the brain's going to break the tie to go here or here. And I don't see any way to influence that directly. Unless, like, I'm already in here and stepping on this stuff. Well, I guess let's not worry about that problem yet. So first, right, see the problem was if I move this roach anywhere, he'll miss this plate and not be able to get in there, and that's the only thing that opens that. I mean, I could potentially burn a time clone right now just to hold that down, have Bthrow come in here and step on this, so that the rest of this would work. Looks like that's the only open. Everything else is toggle. I feel like that might be the thing I need to do. So could I do all of the rest of this with one time clone? I don't really see why not. Be a bunch of back and forth. Oh yeah, I do see why not. Because I have to go in here, step on that. Oh, that's gonna... Hold on, why would that roach stay in there? So it would have to be unbrained while it's in there. Ugh. Okay. I can't really do anything at this point until I know what I'm trying to do. Alright, so let's go back to the slightly more obvious idea of having this roach step here. That would involve... Oh hey, look at this mechanism. So watch this. If I just let that roach do whatever it wants, it closes. Okay, that's not quite what I expected to happen. But yeah, he'll never find his way all the way out. He'll just get stuck there. And if this ever gets pressed, well, there's no way it would get pressed with that roach sitting there, though. So, that might mean I need to move this roach first. So to get that guy in there, okay, well, let's try the same procedure. See what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then step off right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I can just do this and be fine. That's never going to get pressed by a roach. Unless I'm already down here and it's unbrained. I don't think it needs to. So a time clone could come in here and do some sort of stuff. So I think the implication here, the fact that the roach absolutely has to go east here, and that you kind of don't want it to go east here, is going to be that brain pathfinding tie breaking is going to go to the east, right? It certainly did there. So I'm going to unbrain for that. So I can't use this yet. I'll get to that. That's going to be a time clone job. Be unbrained for a second. So now be brained and get yourself trapped. Okay, nice. Alright, that was easier than I expected. So this is permanently open now. Oh, so I can walk in here and do stuff. Well, yeah, that's where that roach needed to go. And then this guy is going to do exactly what he needs to do. If I just sit here for a second and then get off that... You're gonna toggle that forever. Okay, well, good to know. That's perfectly workable. That doesn't do anything else, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so then what's the next step exactly? Need to become a time clone, and I feel like it's just be a time clone, step in here, kill the roach. Sure, just in case it behaves differently, I'll do a little of that. Then step... okay, you don't need that yet. Actually, I don't need this guy yet at all. Let's go back a bit. I'll do this one first. So over here, ignore the roach for a moment. That's not useful yet. There shouldn't be any kind of misalignment, so I don't have to do any weird timing with the floor spikes. The one I want is that one. Okay. So, Bethro, do your thing. I'll stay here for a little while. Well, okay, so on turn 30, you're on there. Don't think I need to stay here for a little while. I'll have to come back to that to get Bethro. No, I won't. There's a tunnel exit. So I only have to go in, not in and out. I mean, I could probably, in theory, go in and out. That feels like a place I don't want to step ever. If I stepped there, the roach would come out, and what would happen exactly? Roach would come out, and I just have access to it. Okay, nice. So then, at some point after all that, this other guy is going to have stepped there. I'm sure there was more than enough time for him to have done that. So on the next 30, you're going to step there. Okay, and then your job is done, right? Is this as simple as it seems? So you got to get moving real quick. Your job is to step here and stay there for a little while. Alright, that should have been plenty of time. Yeah, you don't have a complicated job. Sit there for a while. Bethro can get everywhere he needs to be. That roach didn't die. Why? Was he looking at the wrong time clone? That's a complication. But he'll be looking at Bethro here, so maybe Bethro's close enough that that's fine? That is a part of the puzzle I was not paying attention to. Okay, yeah, Bethro's down here, and he is closer in Chebyshev distance than this guy. So that seems good, I think? Okay. But then that happens. So I need to be manipulator here. Why did this happen this way? Oh, because roaches are unbrained now. Alright, so you were fine. The way I input that worked just fine for you. Let me go back a little bit. So right, you were sitting there. Alright, so I just have to know that that roach is unbrained. That's totally fine. Alright, so if I'm inputting this... I can just make these inputs, and then that'll kill the roach. Okay. Sounds good to me. So I'll stay here for a bit, go here for a bit, and then I'm done. Okay. That was the only extra nuance. I was not really thinking about brainedness with the roaches and stuff. I think I'm good. Roaches are both dead. Time clones are doing their jobs. Brain's dead, and room's clear. Neat. Okay, that was a lot less complicated than it could have been. I have no reason to be here. This is a dead end. Alright, let's go escort a goblin. To get in there, I go this way, I believe? No, that's wrong. Oh, somebody told me that apparently the number of potions that I drink there during that room where the brain challenged me to be efficient. Determines the number of pairs of guards that I fight in this room the first time through? That's pretty unclear, but supposedly that's how it works. And that's why this room was weird the way it was. So, Delver, yous need another goblin? I says to you, the goblins easily distractedz. Let's try again. Okay. Raspy voice is not good for goblins. They would not be raspy like this. Alright, Goblin. What distracts you? You gonna go see the shiny spikes and I need to stop you? You sure are. Why do you do that? Well, that's what he does. It's my job to stop him, I guess. I can't, like, click on you and see your target or anything. You're probably gonna want to go that way, so let me just stop you from that. Okay, cool. If he went that way, I don't know what would happen exactly, but it seems like something I don't want to happen. I guess I don't know for sure, though. Okay, what are you gonna do? I need you just to go straight south from here, I think. This would open that, let's not. This would open that, let's not. This would toggle that and close that, which is kind of weird. I guess I'll try that and see what it does. Okay, seems good. Alright, well this is straightforward enough. Hey, Goblin, what do you do that for? You gonna let me out? Thank you. This is just silly. Okay. Wait, why you go that way? Don't. Hold on. I guess I just wait here for Grayskin. Okay. Okay. I did it, I think. This is so weird. Alright, so are you ready to be useful now? Do I need to, like, beat you there or something? Oh yeah, isn't this, I made it work. Alright, thanks, Goblin Dude. I appreciate the help. Okay, and that's out of this level. Neat. Yeah, that was way more straightforward than I expected. All of the choices were pretty obvious. Why does the frame rate go down so much when this is happening? That rain's not falling very smoothly anymore. That's weird. Marsh Maze. Nobody in their right mind ever let their journey take them through the marsh maze if they could avoid it. Beether had only seen the marsh once before. Back when he was a newly minted exterminator, his best friend Garbet's great step-uncle, Frandlin, took a bunch of the newbies from Beether's Smite class on a weekend camping trip. He didn't mean to lead them to the marsh maze. Frandlin simply had a knack for getting lost. Ironically, that turned out to be just the kind of talent that was needed that day. Just as it appeared that Frandlin had stranded the entire group in the marsh for good, that was when Beethro caught sight of the exit and led the entire group to safety. Amazingly, as they all filed out of the marsh, Beethro turned around and saw that Frandlin had gotten himself lost once again. Apparently a simple staircase was too complicated for him. Beethro sighed as he stepped out onto the marshy ground. Hopefully this time won't be quite so bad, he mumbled. And off in the distance, floating on the wind, Beethro could almost swear that he could hear a faint voice calling out, "Garbet! Garbet, where are you? Hungry, so hungry." His best friend Garbet's great step-uncle Frandlin took a bunch of the newbies. So one of the people who went on the trip is still... No, Frandlin. Frandlin is still here. If I'm reading this right. Huh. Okay. Alright, so it's a marsh maze. Ooh, this looks messy. Oh dear. Okay, so mini water skippers. I can leave if I want to. Cracked orb. Level clear gate is here. Let's see, what does that imply? Well, I can see that this is a maze. Can't I get to both sides of that already? No. So this is the way out of here, apparently. Because you'd need to go through there to get to that whole section. Unless you're out here. Oh, there's another level clear gate. Oh dear. No, all this is telling me is that this is a big, messy maze. What can I get to here? Can I do this room now? I see a nest that I can get to, so I might as well. My sword's facing the wrong way. Well, a bunch of water skippers appeared. I'd really rather that not happen. If I do this instead, is that enough better? Yes. No water skippers appeared. It's snowing in this marsh. That seems unusual. Well, that doesn't really help me. Also, there's a seep. I can't get through here. Actually, I can't get to the rest of this at all, can I? I'm not convinced yet. What about through here? No, that doesn't get me anywhere, does it? Okay, let's attempt to parse this topography. Is there any way... I cannot stab that seep because the only tiles I can get to that are around it are shallow water. Can't get in here. Can't get through here because that's solid. Can't get through here because that's solid. Looks like that's impermeable, so I will have to have... This is a red room. So which entrance actually lets me get to this stuff? Am I just missing a way that I can... Okay, so there was a nest somewhere around there. So, I mean, the implication is that from this whole section of the room, which I'm in, I can access this section of the room somehow. Unless there's a one-way tunnel sort of thing going on. Hang on. Okay, so there's this. But, like... Okay, so this, and that are linked. This and this are linked. Seems like without opening this door, though... What am I missing about this? Oh, this is such a mess. There's some kind of, like, little diagonal step I can take over water somewhere, or like a wall that's not a wall, or a tunnel that goes somewhere, or something that I'm just not seeing here, because the topography doesn't really make sense otherwise. If I have to stab a nest here, that means I have to be at some point in this section of the room. I can go over there, but that doesn't help me get to any of this. Does this do anything good? Dropping all the trapdoors? Well, I mean, but I'd have to... Okay, so there's no other tunnels in line with that. No other tunnels in line with that. No other tunnels in line with this. No other tunnels in line with this. What am I seeing here? So the only way, yes, this is all deep water. That's completely surrounded by deep water. The only way onto this island is through this tunnel. So to get to this tunnel, I need to be, okay, so to be in this spot, I'm just going to trace out the entire boundary of this. Yeah, sure, that's a secret wall, but that's a water skipper nest on water, so no getting there. Alright, so there's this. There's that. There's this. Oh, hey, look at this. So that's a thing that I missed. Alright, so... This is how you traverse from one place to the other, but the seep has to be dead and the trapdoor gate has to be dropped, so I have to start from here? I think that's what I'm seeing, but boy is it hard to be sure of anything I'm seeing in this room. That's what my eyes tell me, though. If they're telling me the truth, then I can't do this now. Also, there's nothing I can do here directly. And I don't think there's much I can do indirectly. Just get an object looking at a mirror. Okay. Oh, boy. Making a maze level is a bold choice. And, like, one with this much visual clutter and stuff in it. I mean, the Whippoorwind was pretty busy as it was. So, more water skippers, many more tunnels. Are these things brained? That looked like a brained move to me. Yeah, because why wouldn't you have just gone there instead? Yeah, these are brained, but there's the brain? So much else going on, I couldn't see it. Getting the impression that my only mission here is just to traverse the room. Maybe exit here? But let me just... Well, maybe I can do this. And these things are all over the place. I'll try. Might as well give it a shot since I'm here. Oh boy, I don't think I wanted that. Oh, that's once I'm through that tunnel, I'm through that tunnel. Okay. Maybe that's fine. Oh, it takes me over there, and then there, and then... Oh no! Well, this is disconcerting. There was no reason to do that. There's nothing over here. See, and then water skippers appear. I probably don't want that to happen. It might not be a failure state, but it very well might be. I've let it happen again. Yeah, that seems bad. Okay, so... let's stick with the plan of not letting any... well, more than like a couple of water skippers appear. A couple of them is not a death sentence immediately. It's just a minor annoyance. So I can't access this yet. That'll come after that, which comes from here, which comes from here. Okay, so I start that chain of events from there. Got it. Going down here won't do me any good because I can't stab either of those. There's shallow water next to them. Okay, so, it'd be better if I would hang out right here, and then I can orient my sword like that. Stab this. I'd like... okay, so I think I see the reason for this part of the room. That's so that I can be in the water, but quickly orient my sword like this so I can do that, and then... no good, there's no shallow water I can access here. Can I get, like... I can rush ahead and do that. I don't feel good about this. I mean, something happened. That felt like about all I could really do there. Maybe this is... maybe I'm doing this right? Yeah, because like I'd lost all my access to shallow water. Hey, here's a place where I can clear the room, I guess. Not really, though. Certainly not... no, these are spawning at too high a rate. I don't think I can stab that nest. Can I restart this chain of events at any point? Yes. Okay, that leads back around to there. Let's do that, I guess, because I can't hold this ground. There are too many nests up. And I can stab that one, I think. I'm wrong. Am I? Maybe if I orient first. Okay, orienting first worked. It looks like, well, if I could survive the trip, I could abort this chain of events and go there. I don't think I can survive the trip, though. I'm going to want to face this way. It's not going to do me much good, though. Is it? Well, maybe. Oh, wait. No, I want to face this way because of that nest up there. Okay, I got it. Boy, cleanup for this is going to be a mess. Okay, so no way I'm touching that at this point. Oh, hey, I can kill a brain. That'll help things. Neat. And now I'm back here. Alright. So that seems good. Nests I could maybe reach. Possibly this one. Alright, let's do this again. None of that helps me, none of this helps me, none of that helps me. That could help. So I can do this. And go, okay, so gonna want to be kind of like this. Good. Here's a place where I could clear up some stuff, but I think it's not time for that yet. There's still at least 3 nests. So if I can do this, which I can, that seems good. Okay. Now that last nest, I'm not really sure how I'm going to get to it. I think I have to clean up the skippers first. Didn't I decide I had access to this somehow? Yeah, from here I could get to it. If I want to. Alright, so where's a good skipper cleanup spot? Somewhere in like a... Oh, hey, there's a nest here. Okay, nest gone. That's pretty good. And there's one more nest there. So that'll never end. Until I stab it. Oh boy. Wait, where does this go? There? I need to be here. Okay, I'm there. And nuts are gone. Nice. Yeah, I guess the threat clock tells me if there are any left. Alright, so cleanup spots. Where is even a cleanup spot? There was this. Gives me some, I guess. This doesn't work. This might. Not perfectly. This might, for a bit. No, not really. This might? Here we go. Could I have done that differently? No. Nope. That's too bad. Wait, can I do this? I can. Here we go. Everybody comes here. Chop. Room not clear. Why room not clear? Oh, there's one trapped there. So untrap yourself and die. Alright. That sure was a room. Where do I want to be? For some reason I decided I wanted to be in this part of the room. Because it's a maze and that's a thing that I see I can access in a tricky way like this. There we go. Alright, so now I'm in that part of the maze. Oh boy, well, this is going to be a level. Yeah, I decided I couldn't do that until I can enter from here, because then I can drop the trapdoor gate and get through that and access everything. That I couldn't get to. I need another, some kind of access this, I guess? So I'm trying to get over there. So perhaps if I go north from here, which I don't know yet if I can do. Maybe I can. Yes, looks like I can directly. Let's just take a look. Lost. So lost. Hey, who's that over there? Do I know him? I think you might. And he walks away. Alright, cool. That might be Frandlin or whatever his name was. Neat. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. I'll see you next time for Marsh Maze Madness.